That's what you doing. Here's our fall garden. There's my collards. They're coming up kind of spotty. And over here's my turnip patch. They was coming up till these two aliens hit. And I think my turnip patch is kind of wiped out. But there's some awful good looking mud pies being made there, so I guess we'll eat mud pies if nothing else. What happened to my turnip patch, children?
We did not hurt it.
Oh, there's our pepper. Not much of that left. And here's this. Here's a motor that I need to have on my conveyor down at the sawmill. I just ain't had a chance to put it on there yet. Back here's the back side of my little old shop. There's my press. There's my sandblasting. Tore up my gloves. New ones is laying on top. I just ain't had a chance to put them on there yet, or ain't needed it. And here's one of my good friend's motorcycle. This thing could just about be classified as a barn find. Last time it runs, about this time last year, I took it and got it inspected for him. Brought it back and parked it. Now he wants it inspected again. I'll run it down there and get it inspected. Just, I don't know why he don't sell it, but it just sits back here. There's my old antique wood stove. I say I'm going to restore it one of these days, but I'll never fix that. There's the grandchildren's little picnic table. It fits them well. We built that. Over here I'll show you my watermelon patch. This year we had a garden down here. We decided just to put chips on it for kind of unhandy, and the bears eat everything down here last year, so we decided just to not even fool with it this year. We put about 6 inches of wood chips on it. You can see it out there. See that tar sticking up out of them weeds? There's a car dolly in there. Belongs to the same guy that owns a motorcycle. It's been there about 3 or 4 years. I need to drag it out there. That honeysuckle's gonna weld it to the ground. There's our little chestnut tree. It had 2 chestnuts on it this year. Squirrels ate one of them and I got done, so I guess we're hitting 50-50. But this is our little garden. And last year, about all we raised in here, maybe a little corn and watermelons and stuff. And last year, every watermelon we raised would wind up right down there at the edge of the woods. And I thought, well, what in the world's rolling them down there? I wouldn't have thought a coon would do that. Come to find out, it's about a 400-pound bear. And I've got a feeling he's waiting on these to get ripe. These just come up. We didn't even know they was back here probably a month ago. And these has grown like no other. You can see there, I'll bring it up. Over there's nothing. I think there's 6 altogether. I don't know where they all are, but if we can wait a while longer, we'll have some watermelons. They say they ain't ready to pick till the stem turns brown, and you can tell the stem's still green on it. And this one over here was the smallest one here up till about 3 weeks ago. And just look how them things has grown. Hey, a month ago they wasn't much bigger than maybe a softball or something like that. But Mother lucked up and got her some watermelons this year, and we had no idea that it's even here. And right here's our raspberries, tame raspberry. There's a couple blackberries out there, and they have never done well here. We had them at the other place over there, and we got a bunch of dirt and brought it in here, and we moved them here, and they just, I don't know if it takes them a while to recover or what, but they've never done real well. And here's her blueberry. She ain't got like 3 little bushes. That one there looks like it's about half dead, but it ain't. I don't think it may be dead. And then that one there. And this one has the best blueberry. And here's our lumber pile. And none of that tarp is pretty much grade lumber, walnut and such. And this right here is walnut. You'd never know what to look at. It's real gray, but there's some nice wood right there. I cut it out for trim. We was going to put it in our house in Madison County. But, and we probably will one of these days. We just ain't got around to it. This is pine. It's regular old cheap pine lumber. If you are such a thing as cheap lumber anymore. And there's a lot of poplar in that gray there. Here's some pretty nice oak. We keep it covered up for it checks pretty bad if you don't. That's about a tour of our little lumber yards here. We need to build some inventory, and we will here in the next day or two. We've been covered up. We're about caught up now. And up here is some mantle boards that we're waiting to dry. I've got those sold, and awful big for my liking. They're like 6 by 12. See that old big thing on there? That's a walnut. And there's a cherry under the other side there. On the back side, I'll go over here and see if I can get you a shot of it. But there's the corner of it. I try to keep them covered up so they won't get direct sunlight. Don't do them good. And down there's some Wayne Edge walnut that makes real pretty, like live edge furniture and stuff. We sell quite a bit of that. And here's a little building. We used to make these and sell them, and I really enjoy making them, but boy, delivering them is just a pain. And I got scared that we was going to be in a wreck or something other, have a lawsuit, so I just quit building them. That was the last one we had, and I just kept it. We got it full of probably junk, but nice little buildings. That thing, like 16 by 10. That's about as big a building as you can get and still transfer it over the road and stuff. And people that want them things, they'd want them tucked through their cow pastures and stuff, and little old 1-lane road, so I just quit it. Here's our shop. We cleaned it up a little bit. Got the old Harley covered up. I'll have to uncover him tomorrow. I got to take him and get him inspected. And went and bought me we went to auction here a while back and bought this toolbox. I really like him. Able to put a lot of stuff in. Here's my little milling machine. It's called a Burke. And the thing's just tiny. I mean, it ain't big at all. That thing is accurate. For no more than we do, it does real well. I can't say enough good things about it. Other than it's just about too small to do any big work with. I went to auction the other day and I bought all these cutters, and most of them's too big. I'll sell them or trade them. If you know anybody that's wanting any big old cutters, send them my way. I'd be more than glad to trade them some. I don't know if you can see them or not, but there's another bunching under there. It's about that big. But yeah, Under there's a bunch of big old drill bits. I don't really need them either. I'd trade on some of them too. Nobody wants to. And I don't know how many milling cutters we bought. There's one drawer. Every one of them boxes has got milling cutters in them. A lot of it's carbide. And there's another drawer just as big. So I don't ever want for any milling cutters, but again, most of them's too big for my little machine. But I'll sell them or trade them or do something with them, give them away. But old shops take shape pretty good. I done a video here a few months ago of us cleaning up on it. We agreed to throw a bucket full of stuff away, and right there's the bucket. And Cutworm needed some bolts to go on the alternator, and we had to dig that bucket out for this, some bolts went in it. So I don't guess it'll get thrown away either. But that's about the end of this video. Ain't much to say to junk, but it is something. I'll catch you later. Bye.